DIY or Die, Walker Vapor Group LLC, or any of its associates do not condone nor encourage the use of nicotine, vapor products, or any mood-altering substances without the explicit consent of a physician. The content viewable on this channel is strictly for entertainment purposes only and not meant to be seen as informational or educational. Must be 21 years or older to view these materials.
Silky beat. Hey, what is up, mixers? Welcome back to an episode of the MIXINVIXENS. I'm Emily, also known as Mill Nikon. Please say hello to other Vixens. We've got Rin Vapes.
Hello.
Hi, and we've got Jen the E-Juice Fairy.
How's everybody doing?
And today joining us again is back. Welcome back, JJ, Jen Jarvis.
Hello.
Hi. How's everyone's weekend?
Good.
Mixtaculous.
Ooh, mixtaculous. Ren, you rolling your eyes over there?
No, that was a raise of eyebrow.
How was your weekend then, Ren?
Yeah, I mean, wait, I need to know. What's the difference between raise the eyebrows and roll the eyes? What's the definition of each so I can read it better?
Raising eyebrows is just like an exciting or like, I don't know. Rolling eyes is kind of like rude. Like, oh my God, whatever. Like that. Raising eyebrows, like, you have my interest.
Oh, was that at me or somebody in chat?
That was at your comment. You're mixtastic.
I'll take it.
Don't assume everything from me is mean, okay?
Oh, we apologize, Rin. We shouldn't assume that Rin's rude. I mean, that's just.
I don't think she's rude. I just think she likes picking on me.
That is true.
Yeah, true. She does like to.
Not gonna lie about that one.
She likes to bring the sass.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah, our power's been intermittently cutting out, apparently. We went to the mall and like half the stores were just black and closed. I'm like, what the heck? Because it's like super windy.
Oh, yeah. It's been raining here for the last 14 days. I won't complain because I'd rather have rain than snow. However, the ground is very saturated, and now we're going to have these strong winds that are going to knock down our trees.
It's been beautiful here. It's 40 degrees and sunny. And I'm enjoying it.
We
Rub
always
it
have one
in.
person up on viewed camera, right? So that when I flicked you off, nobody saw that, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Like, I live in the Pacific Northwest. Well, I guess I'm Canada, so I'm not called the Pacific Northwest. But anyway, it's that, like Seattle type weather. So it's always crappy. So when it's sunny and nice, I'm going to flaunt it.
I don't blame you. That sucks. I would not like it to be crappy and yucky all the time.
Yeah.
I like rain.
So yeah, you're weird.
I am. Thank you.
Cold and
You
wet.
need to move here to the island with me up in Canada. You'll love the rain all the time. We'll have a blast.
Get me a Canadian guy.
All right. I'm working on it.
I already asked Fresh to bring me a man from Scotland. He failed on that. He asked me, what do you want from Scotland?
A man.
Their accents are quite lovely.
They are, aren't they? I love their accents.
Yeah.
So has anyone mixed up anything fun besides for the MIXINVIXENS this week?
No.
I mixed something this week. Oh, for Theo's thing. He did that purple mango thing. And I decided to play along, and I mixed a purple mango too and posted it on his thingamajigger. It's blackcurrant and mango. Pretty much. That's it. That's the profile.
Yum.
That's different.
It was
I like blackcurrant.
I like black currant too, and it was kind of weird, but it was not a bad kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking black currant and yumberry by Real Flavors would make a really good mix.
Yeah, but think about it. Black currant and mango. Think about that combo. But it wasn't bad. So it was a surprise. It was pretty good. It worked.
What about you, JJ? We haven't heard from you in a while. What have you been mixing up?
Nothing I can actually talk about.
Ugh, I hate that.
It's a secret.
All my stuff is commercial stuff that I've been doing. I haven't really mixed a whole lot for fun. And,
I like your shirt.
Tattoos today.
Oh, you
Upside
lined it
down.
out?
Yep, I got the rose done, and I've got the symbol.
I like it.
Cool.
Now to color that bad boy in.
Well, I gotta let it sit for 6 weeks before I can.
I know.
That's what happened the last time. All the ink fell out, so I just went over top of it.
Oh,
So, what did you guys come up with for your lemon thing?
I'm
Did-
so
Did everybody go with a lemon tart, or did somebody go with something different?
I added bergamot to mine.
Ooh.
Peter, I did too.
What? Get out of here, y'all.
Cheating. Cheating.
God, what does yours look like? Oh my God. I gotta go look at yours in the background, see how close they are. This is gonna be hilarious.
I know I had.
They can't be close because I use flavors you can't use.
Well, I use flavors I can't vape either.
Shit. I haven't looked.
Where is yours?
Mine is just in the ATF account.
Oh,
I was busy today. I was busy taking care of some home stuff, so I haven't had time to do anything except for show up. I'm here.
yeah. I didn't actually get it in the MIXINVIXENS account because I don't have the sign in right.
You don't. Who do we want to talk? I want to go first.
Okay.
I don't know. Does Friction have mine? Did he get it from the?
Yeah, he said that he was
Yeah.
surprised because he got everyone's recipe. Everyone got the recipe into him, so he was happy camper.
Happy camper.
Let's talk about yours first.
Yeah, because I want to go first in case JJ and I makes the same thing. Oh, or close, too close.
Kinda.
What did you say, JJ?
It's kinda.
Okay, so it was kind of like a psych, where I did a really simple recipe that didn't have any added stuff, and I was gonna not verify it. And I had to add sweetener, and I had to add some extra graham cracker. So there it is. It's at 9 ingredients again. I was at 7. 2 things threw me over the edge. So anyhow, I used 0.15 bergamot, buttercream frosting, SC, FA cookie, graham cracker V2, lemon Sicily, sweetener, vanilla cupcake, and vanilla cupcake, TFA and cap. So the theory on this was that I would use the cap cupcakes with the TFA. One is at 3%, one is at 2%. That's pretty much my base, my bakery part of it. One is more for the cakey part. The other one is for the frosting, but it gives me a very sweet cakey portion to this mix. Then I added the FA cookie to bring out some more of my bakery notes because you guys always complain that my bakeries are too creamy, and I didn't use any TFA cheesecake graham crust because that's what usually makes mine creamy. So I was trying to be, bakery bound. But even with that, I still had to add 0.75 graham crust. Not graham cracker, V2 from Cap. I didn't want to use V1 because I didn't want all that cinnamon in there. And for my lemon, I use the lemon Sicily at 4% because that's just my favorite lemon. I don't care what anybody says. But then I had to back it up with a little bit of SC at 1.75. I know that sounds kind of high, but there's a lot of bakery in here. And then I used the buttercream frosting for my frosting because I wanted it to be buttery. Also, I wanted to bring the butter in. The bergamot at 0.15 is just to push a little bit of that lemon and keep it around. I can't taste it in it. I mean, I can't taste the bergamot. I just think it just enhanced it. That's it. That's my recipe.
The SC lemon is the same as the FE lemon, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've guaranteed that they're pretty much the same company, same flavor.
Yeah,
I love that one.
Enough that it's just a vaping zone lemons. That's what they were.
That's the lemon to use, you know. Like, I mean, because it's just all of the other lemons, while really tasty, like they just have a fading problem, right? And Effie lemon, it's tasty and it just sticks around. It's just a good lemon to use.
I had somebody say that the Effie lemon fades on them as well.
Really? Well, and it may fade some, like they're all gonna fade because it's such a bright, top heavy flavor, but it fades like the least of all.
Right. And I like to use it on top of FA lemon. Just because FA lemon will be the full lemon flavor, and then the FE or SC flavor is just what gives it the staying power.
Yeah.
It's pretty lemon, but I've been steeping it. Let's see, what day did I mix it? I mixed it on the 19th. So I mixed it last Tuesday.
So why did you use both vanilla cupcakes?
Because it tastes like frosting. Like mine is like frosting filled thing, you know, with some cake. It's more like a lemon frosting.
Yeah.
Is that in your description?
I can't make sound effects in the description, or it would be.
Okay. We need to be able to put gifts in the description. How awesome would that be? Put a GIF in your description?
I hate GIFs. Are those the ones that like they loop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those. I don't know, it gives me anxiety. Like I want them to stop. Like it does. I don't know what it is. It freaks me out. Anyway.
I was watching something on Facebook with my grandmother, and she was watching a GIF video, and I don't know if it was necessarily a GIF. I guess it was, but like she couldn't tell when it stopped, and it kept going. I'm like, okay, I think we're done. Like,
yeah. So I'll talk about how I feel about this. I still feel you guys. Everybody knows that I have a sensitivity to lemon. Get the acidic flavor, and then it overpowers my palate, and then all I get is the tart in it. So I think that's probably why I drowned it in 2 cakes. Even drowning it in 2 cakes, I still get a lot of lemon from this. I think that another person other than me would really enjoy this.
That's a what do you call that? Like a shining. Oh my God, words.
They escape you today?
Yeah.
So do you not like it then?
So I have to vape it a little bit at a time. So when I take my first drag out of it, it's great because I can smell it, I can taste it. It tastes really good. And then I have to be done with it. I have to move to a vanilla or to something else for a while. And then I have to soak my cotton again and try it again because I personally can't vape this for very long. I can
Shiny endorsement. Sorry. Shiny endorsement.
A shiny endorsement.
Think of. Oh my God. I was going to make fun of you for saying what a shiny endorsement is and saying, yeah, I can vape this. But it's not even funny because I
Now we get to make fun of you for forgetting what the hell you were trying to say.
Exactly.
Brain fart. Live on camera. So if I set this aside to steep to what other people would consider fading, that's when I would enjoy it.
See, I have the opposite problem. Like, I can't vape lemon too long because then I stop tasting it.
Yeah.
But
I
I have,
stopped
I mean, we're
tasting
talking
everything.
months.
I
Yeah.
stopped tasting everything vape lemon. That's what gives me vapor's tongue.
As much as I love my mix, I couldn't vape it all. I mean, I vaped it all week long, but on and off because it just, after long, I wasn't tasting it anymore because it was just, because lemon is just so the front of the palate that it just, you get tired of it fast. But this looks really good. I like that you have not only the cupcake, but you also have some graham cracker in there to add like some complexity to the crust.
It kind of darkened it up a bit. Yeah. That wasn't what I was expecting. I just wanted some more bread and I didn't want to use more cookie. But the darkness played well with the lemon.
Yeah, I bet it balances out nicely. Looks good.
My kitten is playing with the box.
We can compare here.
All right. Let's bring on JJ's. Oh, we can't hear you.
Profile. You can't hear me?
I can hear you now a little bit. Okay. Can't handle the plug. It's a big plug. It's like, no.
Oh, good. She used a lot more bergamot.
Okay. How about now?
Hey, there we go.
Okay. I had to set my zoom. I turned zoom up a little bit more. Okay. So I actually have the profile now. Maybe if that'll focus. Focus.
How do you like it?
It's pretty good. I tried it with my strawberry watermelon that I've been vaping in my tank. Tastes the exact same as my tank on the Dead Rabbit. Tastes the exact same as the Drop Dead, and it tastes the exact same as my Aeronaut. So I would say it's decent for flavor.
And are you using mesh?
Yeah. Yep. I don't have a full cotton in here, but I cut the cotton off. So I don't have to drip too much at a time because I'm not vaping this just nonstop. So I could see how this would be far better on a squonk mod rather than dripping, because this I would have to constantly be dripping in.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I'm a weirdo, I reckon, because there's mine.
Turn this up.
Took it off and I set it aside and I said, not right now.
Well, I got it. It's at a 0.2 for the coil, and I'm up at about 65 watts.
Yeah, mine was a 0.2 on the coil too. I think maybe I just need to buy some more mesh, maybe a different mesh.
I don't know. I've heard mixed things. Some people seem to really like it, and others are like the flavor's not there at all.
I didn't cut my cotton like JJ did either.
Well, this was just for testing stuff. Because I did stuff the cotton all down the sides and really soaked everything. And it was good. It started to get a little dry in the center, though, which is why I think being a squonk, it would probably be better. Just because you're squirting the juice right up the center. But I'm enjoying it. It's really good. And this recipe, of course, the first thing I get is it's really sweet. And this was after toning down the sweetener, because my original recipe had 1.5% pure super sweet, because I've never really used it and I wanted to test it out. And I figured I'm going commercial flavor here. This is kind of a commercial tasting recipe rather than everything specifically for the sensitive DIY folks that we are. And it's very sweet, and the lemon is now starting to come out, and I get a very sweet, glazy kind of lemon, and the cake seems to still be holding up, but it's fallen back a little.
I love that both of you use bergamot and graham cracker V2. I just want to point that out. That's awesome.
So I put For the bottom part, I wanted it kind of gooey cake, cookie, brownie kind of thing. So I put Delosi's cake batter because I like that better than Capella's. I put the I went with Capella's Sugar Cookie V2, mostly because that's what I grabbed. And I kind of feel like V2 doesn't fade as fast as the original. So I threw that in there. The graham cracker, I wanted it to have a bit more of a, I don't know, slightly spiced flavor. So I threw that in there. And then I did the cream layer, which FA vanilla gelato, some pure New York cheesecake, because I wanted it to have kind of a tang to it. And did I put anything else in there for that? And the meringue. The meringue is supposed to be more of the kind of sweetened icing top. And then FA lemon Sicily. And I did 5.25% of Capella's pink lemonade. I've never used pink lemonade. I've never flavor tested it either. I didn't know how it was going to be. It was like, this smells pretty good. Let's try this. And it's actually quite good. It's it's going towards the glazy lemon that I was hoping it would do. And the FA lemon kind of brings in a little bit more sharpness. And then the bergamot just adds a little layer of something different. It's not an excessive amount of bergamot, but it's there. And it's like, this isn't just lemon. It's lemon and bergamot. So
yeah, that's
it's actually really good.
How long would you recommend on a steep on this one?
2 hours.
Yeah.
like it's good now. Like, this is shake and vape. You can go for this right immediately.
How about me?
I would probably say give it 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because the FA ice cream has to steep, which that takes about 2 weeks, maybe 3. Your cheesecake and graham cracker and stuff, everything is going to kind of meld more as it stabilizes. But this is good, fresh. And if you don't have the super sweet from Purellum, that you got to try it.
Is it good?
It's better than Cap Super Sweet. It's sweeter than Cap Super Sweet, if that's possible.
Whoa! And how about aftertaste?
I'm not getting any funky, like, bitter after notes like you do with Super Sweet. It seems like it's a VG based, so I don't think it has all the preservatives and stuff in it. It's actually really good. I won't be able to vape it for very long. That is part of why I'm kind of like this tonight.
That's some of the acids in it, like Super Sweet does, to kind of make the fruits pop.
I don't know, but it's very sweet, and it's working it's doing what I wanted it to do for the pink lemonade, because I didn't want the lemons to be at all bitter. I wanted them to be super sweet and glazy and sugary, and the whole thing needs to be sweet. And this may actually be too sweet at 0.5% for a lot of people. You might have to tone it down to 0.25%.
Wow, that's some sweet
because
stuff.
I've got full on sugar lips going and froggy throat.
How pink does it taste with that Capella pink lemonade in there?
It doesn't really taste like pink lemonade. It just tastes like lemon glaze. And I'm not getting a whole lot of my creams yet, but I think those would come out after a few more days. But it's just smooth. And the cookie note is kind of on the back end. And it's really lemon forward now.
Well, keep us posted on how that sweetener does on the coils.
Well, I'm probably not going to vape it all that much because, I can't.
Got it.
However, this could be a commercial juice.
There you go.
Sadly.
So what's with the Delosi cake batter and the sugar cookie? Is it more of like a soft kind of undercooked brownie type bottom to it?
Yeah, I almost think I could probably bump the cake batter up a little bit, but I kind of want to see how it steeps out because I did mix it this morning, so I have no idea. Give it a couple of weeks and we'll see. At first, it tasted a lot more cinnamony when I just shook it and tried it, and I could definitely taste the graham cracker V2 in it, but then that's died off, and the lemon is now really pushing forward, which is kind of funny. It's only been a few hours.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? That happens sometimes.
And the spice of the bergamot works well with the graham cracker spices.
Awesome.
I agree. I don't think at the percentage I used it gets too much spice. What it does is change the lemon into like a darker, like a riper lemon. You know what I mean? Like the lemon after it's cooked.
Well, this is a 23.75% recipe, so it's a lot of flavoring.
Yeah.
I wonder how it'd be in a pod. I haven't tried it yet.
That's probably your problem right there. You've been mixing for pods, and now when you mix for a regular, you're like still throwing in there what you're putting in the pod. I've done that. I mean, I've totally,
it can't hurt.
I can tell you right now that because I've been mixing for pods, most of my recipes have increased in total percentages, even for not pods.
Yeah, it is funny because I've noticed that too. Like I've started using more flavor after developing for pods, and so it's like there's this shift, like in how people are developing recipes. And we went from like back in a few years ago having really high flavor percentages, and then it went down, and everybody was saying how low can they go, and now it's like people are going back up.
Yeah, I mean we're raising the roof again.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you have to. I mean, some of these flavorings do need to be pushed up higher to actually taste them. Some of them you don't. I mean, Flavora, you don't have to push necessarily that high if you're not pod vaping it.
Well, even for pods, you're right. Some of the flavor percentages can stay lower even in a pod. You can create a recipe that's not completely pushed up and still it come through. So now, Emily.
Who's next?
Or Rin. Who is it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch tiger by the toe. Who wants to go?
I'll go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
After you.
Yeah, I'll go. So mine's pretty basic. I kind of went with like a lemon cheesecake on top. And then for like the crust, I guess, what you would call it, I went a little different just to see if it would work. I did two different types of things. One I didn't really like as much. This one's better. I used crispy wafer from Wonder Flavors in coordination with the Vape Train honeycomb. Because if you look at the bottom of the bar, or whatever that's supposed to be, it has like a darker tone to it. Like it's something thicker, maybe infused with honey. I don't really know. But I thought it would be kind of interesting just to throw that in there to make it more sticky, more thick. And it worked pretty well. I was happy with it. It only has been steeping for a couple of days because honestly, I thought one of the two mixes I originally did a couple of days prior to that, like at the beginning of the week, would turn out better than they did, and they didn't. So I ended up having to do this third one to try to like make something decent. So that's what I did on the bottom. The middle part is mainly just the mullenberry cheesecake and the lemon Sicily by Flavor Art. I used the Flavor Art lemon because to me, it goes well with bakeries. And I didn't want the lemon to be super like a lemonade or anything. I wanted it to be a little bit subdued and kind of blend in with the cheesecake more. And I used the mullenberry cheesecake, honestly, just because I haven't used it in a while. And it's a little less graham crust heavy than other ones that I would typically use, like a TFA or something, because I wanted the wafer and the honeycomb to stand out more. I wanted that to be the base, not a graham. And then I just use white chocolate Delosi because I tried doing a couple of frosting variants with the other ones, and I didn't really like the way they turned out. So I figured maybe doing like a white chocolate drizzle on the top would be better. And so far it is. I have not single flavor tested the Delosi by itself, so I have no idea what it's like on its own. So I just threw it in there because I don't know, I've gotten kind of sick of doing single flavor testing. So I kind of just throw them in there and see if they swim, and if they don't, then whatever. But it's not a great way to do, so I don't recommend it. But I don't know.
I mean, don't you at least smell it first to be able to tell what it smells like? See if it smells like it's going to work?
For me, smells don't tell me much. That's just me. Because something can smell amazing and then you vape it and it's disgusting. So yeah, I do smell things, but I don't really expect much from it, because when I vape it, it just turns into something completely different sometimes.
I know, but sometimes you can tell if it's going to be like brown, or if it's going to be too chocolatey, if it's going to be, I mean, I think that was a pretty brave thing you did there, using a white chocolate for your drizzle, and that it worked is even more amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never tried Delosi's white chocolate before.
Yeah. Because like I don't feel like there's a lot of good white chocolate. Like they smell okay, but then you vape them and they just they either barely taste like anything, or they're bitter, or I don't know. I could have went like classic, like I usually do with the Health Cabin white chocolate and the WF white fudge, but it's like I wanted to try something different, and I figured this show is a good place to do it, just to see what happens.
Absolutely. It's a great time to experiment and play with other flavors. But please tell me, did you single flavor test Mullenberry cheesecake?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about this cheesecake.
It's more filling heavy than a lot of them. So it's not quite like New York, like the Capella one. Because to me, I don't like the Capella on its own. It's a little bit too funky, I guess.
Hey, Frost, thank you.
Yes, thank you. So to me, it's like a more well-rounded cheesecake than a lot. Like I don't have to layer it if I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
And it also is better without a steep. Like it's more like a shake and bake cheesecake. It doesn't need a steep.
Nice.
Like it gets more creamy and rich as it goes, but it's not something you absolutely have to. So I do like it quite a lot. You can sub cheesecakes if you don't have it. It's not going to make a huge difference. But it's just more simple.
Awesome. This mix looks really good.
Yeah.
Not only is it good, but it looks very brave, and it makes me want to mix it. It's my turn to pick on you.
I need to get some of that Delosi white chocolate mixes.
Delosi makes a lot of good flavors. I've been pretty impressed with them so far. I still have a bunch I haven't used. A lot of their fruits are mainly what I got, and they're really good. Their whipped cream is really good. There was one other one that was good. That was like a cream.
Yeah, we joke on Noted about them being delightfully mediocre, but there are a lot of Delosi flavors that are pretty darn good.
Well, a lot of people would probably use that to describe me, so maybe it fits. I don't know. They're good. Like their fruits are very realistic to me, and they're different. And I think at this stage, I've been mixing for many years now. That's kind of what I'm looking for in flavors, is like, are they different? Like I don't need 10 different flavors that are all the same.
Did you guys just see what Vape Ross just did? He's starting an avalanche.
He just did it again.
He did it again. He's rocking. I love him.
You're awesome, Vape Ross.
He's awesome. He must love us.
I would say so.
I would say so. He does it every time he sees us, or at least once or twice a month. I love him.
She loves you because you give us money.
I mean,
not because you're a dedicated viewer. Nah.
You can't buy Jen's love.
I will say that one combination I tried that was like daring too for the crust was like sugar cone. I thought it could be really good, and so far it's not. Or it could be the other things I used with it.
Oh, sugar cone's so good, but so hard to mix with.
Yeah.
Like it's a finicky flavor.
Seems like it. It kind of made it too dark. Like the honeycomb did it a little bit, but not too bad.
Yeah, just enough, I think, just to give it some complexity, a little bit of balance. It looks good.
Yeah.
Next.
It looks like something. Even though people will look at this like it's really low on percentages, it looks like it's very flavorful because it looks really balanced.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one that I don't think you may necessarily have to bump up too much. Because, I mean, still 5%. I mean, that's not the lowest I do. Like, I've done ones with like 3%.
I know.
So, yeah. I mean, and you could use like your little adjust percentage feature if you need to bump it. I mean,
I still wouldn't do it very much. Maybe to 6%, 7 max, because those seem to be pretty strong flavors too.
yeah. Indeed. Next.
All right.
Emily.
I think that means you, Emily.
I'm just kidding. But I'm really excited about my mix. So I'm not a huge lemon fan. Like every now and then I'll dig some lemons. But it's not like my bag, you know what I'm saying? But I was really excited about this mix because I basically discovered a really great flavor and just cheated and used it and then like supported it. You know how like there's a lot of like really great recipes that just kind of highlight a flavor and just kind of hug it. You know, they just kind of embrace that flavor with supporting flavors. That's kind of what I did. So for my base or the bottom part, I used biscuit and pastry zest, and then the lemon, like in the meringue part, I did 6% Vape Train lemon meringue tart, with 2% Effie lemon, and then that I wanted to add like some richness. You know, that looks like it's like got frosting on it. I wanted some kind of rich vanilla in there, and so I used 1% vanilla buttercream frosting. And oh my, I've been vaping it all week. Like I said, on and off because of the whole vapor stump thing, but it's really good.
I love that Vape Train buttercream frosting. It's so good.
Oh, I know, right?
Yes.
It's the best. A lot of frostings, I get kind of cardboard notes with them, but this one is just so rich and it's frosting. It's what you expect when you vape something called frosting.
Yeah. And it smells delightful. Like you smell it, it's like, oh my God, please vape like this. And it actually does.
Yeah.
And you don't have to add sweetener because it's very sweet.
You don't, but if you want to, I stopped putting sweetener in because it's always optional. It's like, you know, it's kind of implied. Sweetener is kind of an implied flavor sometimes, you know. So.
It's like the salt. You add it if you need it.
Exactly. But I've been vaping it without sweetener and it's delightful. It's really good.
I think Vape Train flavors in general are pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I would imagine that 6%.
Yeah.
Is that what you went with, that lemon meringue tart?
Oh, yeah, it's so good. It's technically one shot, which is why I say I cheated. Because it's such a good flavor. And I just wanted to use it. And I wanted to showcase this flavor. And Pippa actually is the one who suggested pairing it up with pastry zest.
Does it taste the lemon tart similar to the Capella lemon meringue pie?
A little similar. Vape Trains is just something that has like you can actually taste the crust. You don't get any crust really with Capella, so you do get a little bit of crust with Vape Train. And Vape Train, it's their lemon meringue tart. It just has this richness, kind of like you know how yogurt drink has like a rich lemon to it. It's kind of has a similar, just a creaminess, a richness. It's just really good. But it is similar to Capella. So if you don't have Vape Train, you could probably sub it out. You know.
Would you have to add more sweetener if you use Capella's versus Vape Train?
What's that?
Would you have to up the sweetener if you use Capella versus Vape Train?
I don't think so because Capella's is pretty sweet too. But please, if you don't have Vape Train lemon meringue tart, just get it because it's a great flavor.
Is it available at bullcityflavors.com?
It sure is.
Oh, can you use coupon code mixture or no? What is it? MIXINVIXEN?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, for 6% off, I hear.
6% off.
What a commercial!
Hey, gotta get it in.
That's right. People
Have you tried Vape Train's vanilla? What is it? Vanilla cream?
Yes, I have tried Vape Train's vanilla cream. That's another really good one.
Yeah.
Similar to the vanilla buttercream frosting. It's just not as
Buttery.
yeah. It's not as buttercream. It's not as frosting-ish.
Yeah.
This is just like holy grail of friggin' frosting. If you like buttercream frosting, this is just
Yeah. I do like the vanilla cream too because it's a little lighter. Like the vanilla buttercream is a little bit more rich. So if you find that it's a little too rich for your liking, which I mean, it's a wonderful flavor, but you can use the vanilla cream and you can also mix them together. It also mixes well with sweet cream. You can use the sweet cream and the vanilla buttercream frosting together.
ooh, I bet that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Because the
does-
sweet
They
cream.
have me digging through my Vape Train box to see if I have it because I have all these. I haven't had a chance to flavor test a bunch of these, so I don't even know what I have, but I'm hoping I have that one because you guys are killing it talking about it. And it doesn't look good for me so far. I'm halfway down my box.
yeah, they've
Oh, but I have the vanilla cream. Is that the one you said that was good?
That's the other one, yeah.
vanilla cream's good too.
Okay, I do have that one.
You don't have buttercream frosting?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute. I'm almost done
vanilla-
looking.
Vanilla cream and Wonder Flavors vanilla cream extra are very similar.
Nope, I don't have it.
So those are another two flavors. Like if you see one but you just have the other, you could probably sub out with good success.
Cool. Now I know. I've got 2 on my wish list because I need 2 more flavors.
You'll love it. You'll fall in love.
See, we get peer pressured into buying stuff too because of each other.
Yeah, we're not just doing it to the chat and to our viewers. We're like, all right, I need that one now.
Yeah, we do it to, everyone equally. Because I got that raspberry because of Emily.
Yeah, have you tried it yet?
No, I smelled it though. It smells good. I think you suggested it too, didn't you, Jen?
Which one?
J-Dubs.
Which one? I'm sorry.
You.
She's saying
What
which flavor? Razzleberry.
Razzleberry.
For my Blue Moon thing since
Yeah, how did that work for you?
I haven't tried it yet because I suck. I'm really behind in everything. So it's like I said, it smells good. It smells like it may work.
I
Or get close
did I was at a friend's house Friday afternoon, or I think it was Friday afternoon, and they had this naked very berry flavor, and I sniffed it, and it just smells like raspberry with bilberry is what it smells like, or with SC blueberry. I'm not sure yet, but
what company was it? What flavor?
Naked 100. Oh, you have it there?
I heard they make pretty good stuff.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's Capella's Harvest Berry, Blueberry Extra, and a raspberry. Is what it
the
smells like to me.
raspberry part is the part I'm trying to figure out. I was just gonna go with
It. I feel like it's TFA sweet raspberry, but it might be or it might be Capella's raspberry, or it could be raspberry, like Flavor West raspberry.
yeah. I really think it's raspberry because I tasted it. I actually vaped it off a pod, which gives you some of the other notes that are not necessarily the good ones, and that's where I found that it had the blueberry note from bilberry. It has in it. You know how that can smell funky in the bottle? Well, I smell that in there. Ooh, look.
That ass though.
Yeah, I know. She did talk before she stood up and are we in gallery view? Can we see all that? tickle Jen's butt. Oh, she giggled.
Yeah, no.
The booty.
Like, screw you guys. I'm never coming back.
Oh, but because the recipe is cut off. Oh.
Well, they wanted the boobies.
Somewhere. Where is it?
Butt and boobies.
What do you taste when you taste the raspberry?
I taste blueberry, raspberry, and blackberry.
Really? I just get a nice candied raspberry.
Like Yumberry.
I don't get raspberry because to me raspberry is redder than that, and this gets darker.
Do you think
So
it's
more
supposed
like
to
a
be?
dark black raspberry.
Is it supposed to be?
I
Like,
lost mine.
is it supposed to be like a razzle or something else?
I don't know. Good
Uh,
try.
From what I remember, it was like raspberry blackberry.
Mm-hmm. That's what I tasted it. But I taste a touch of blueberry in it as well.
It's delicious, whatever it is, and you'll use it in all the things.
Well, I do like Flavor West blueberry.
It does. It's not that blueberry in it.
Oh,
Mm-mm. It's a darker, deeper blueberry, so that's why it's got to be blackberry. It's just a blackberry that didn't make it to the black, so it's blue.
Okay.
alrighty.
We all have our own way of describing things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Like, what shade of-
We're
like,
picking up what you're
how many
putting
shades
down.
of pink are there?
And you've been working with flavor art too long with your descriptions.
What does that mean?
Emily, explain it.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll tell you. I'll explain it after the show.
Okay. Deal.
Well, we got 12 minutes.
Oh, how about our community recipes? Anybody look at those?
Oh yes, we had 2 people play along this month, so we need to show those. The first one, let's just do Daytime Frank. Woo-hoo. He's in the audience. Thank you so much for playing with us. He did That Lemon is Trifling, and he used Capella's Juicy Lemon, Capella's Lemon Meringue Pie, F.A. Lemon Sicily, great lemon layer, VTA pudding base, Wonder Flavors shortbread cookies, TFA's vanilla cupcake. Should I be doing percents? He's going to put it on the screen. You can look. Flora vanilla pudding and TFA whipped cream.
I think that whipped cream is marvelous idea to emulsify this whole thing and bring it all together.
I like the shortbread cookies in it. That's really interesting. Kind of, Jen, was it Jen that was talking about it's got like a darker bottom to it? No, it was Ren that's saying the picture kind of has like a darker bottom, so that that kind of would bring that in. 'Cause to me, I think shortbread cookies are a little bit of a darker flavor.
Yeah, they're like golden.
Yeah. And then pudding base. I don't think I've ever used pudding base that high before. I don't know what it's like. I've only used it as like a small little accent at like 0.5% here and there.
What does pudding base taste like?
It's bready. It's it tastes like, I think it's based off of like Yorkshire puddings, which are just fancy dinner rolls. So it's like I don't know, like it's maybe a little bit buttery, but it's very AP, like it's very bready. It's very kind of neutral taste. I don't know, can someone help me out? Anyone else that's tried this?
No, I'll mix it. I just wanted to know about what it tastes like so that I know what to look for in it. I have most of these flavors. I don't know if I have the shortbread cookies Wonder Flavors. I wonder what I could sub that out for.
Gosh,
Oh, I should have it. I
don't
think I
know.
have it. Don't I
Yeah.
have it, Rin?
What, the pudding base?
No, the shortbread cookie.
That's not one of their newer ones, but I can send you some.
No, I think you already did the last time.
Maybe. I can't be accountable for knowing. I probably should write down what I'm sending you, but I don't.
Why? Because I should be writing down what I have and not you having to write down what you send, right? So
Right, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Okay.
why not?
Trying to be nice,
Okay.
right?
You've accomplished it today. Thank you.
All right, so let's go with let's show the next one. This is by Scott. His name on all the flavors is Leonidas, and he did this for the year of mixing, and then also it works in with this with the MIXINVIXENS, called King and Queens, and he used 0.5% Inaware lemon, 1% FA lemon Sicily, 0.75% TFA marshmallow, 1.5% FA meringue. He used 3% Vape Train pudding base, 0.5% Capella Super Sweet, 0.5% FA Tyrone, 1.25% Vanilla Cupcake, and then 4% FA Zapola in his.
That's 4% Sapola.
Yeah.
So does it taste like a donut?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering with the 3% pudding base and the Zapola together, what does it taste like?
Yeah.
And that
I
0.5%
I saw
of
that
Tyrone.
look on your face after you finished. You were like, huh, that could be magical.
It could be. The only thing I'm really not liking in this is Tyrone, but you know what? So I've had it in recipes before sometimes where it just worked.
What is Tyrone?
It's like
It's like a
lemon,
nougat.
lemon
Yeah,
pine needles.
What did you call it, Emily?
Lemon pine
Lemon
needles.
pine needles.
No, it's not.
Well, Wayne uses it in one of his recipes, one of his big ones, doesn't he?
Who?
Wayne.
Yeah, his bro nuts, I think.
That's not the one I was thinking of. The Tyrone, it's in, oh my God, what is that thing called? It's like a weird name.
He uses Tyrone and meringue together, which is what Scott's doing here. Oh, I know. What is it called? Rhodonite,
Yeah.
Rhodonite.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, right. So that's what I was thinking of actually when I said I've had it in recipes where it tasted good, but then I've also had it in recipes and by itself where it was just complete garbage.
See, from Tyrone, I get a dark, like, walnut smell from it. Like, it's walnut and cream and a little hint of lemon zest.
I don't even get any lemon zest from it.
I mean, it's supposed to kind of be a nutty nougat, I thought.
It's
But
it's supposed to be a nougat, but it's lemony and piney.
I don't get pine from
I
it.
don't get any pine out of it.
Really?
And
Although I usually use it at 0.5% or less.
Well, and that's what I single flavored it at.
I wonder if you
it's
got a
not like
bad
this.
batch.
Maybe, but I don't think
I've never had any pine whatsoever out of
I
it.
wanna say that
And
Dave-
I
I want to say that Dave Unnoted probably got the same thing.
Well, Dave's a weirdo, so
I can see how there's a little bit of a pine note to it,
mean,
but
don't
it's
get me
more
wrong,
like a
I'm not
lemon.
a fan of Tyrone myself.
It's very lemon zesty.
Let me see.
Someone out there's gotta be with me. The whole pine thing.
Let's see.
Back me up, people.
Oh, it does have some lemon in it.
Yeah, it's
it'd be weird to have a pine note in nougat, though. Like, why?
Yeah, I don't find the pine note at all.
well. I'm
But now I found the lemon.
Huh. Maybe it's just like an additives in there that comes across that way for you.
maybe.
Because I get weird notes that other people don't get.
Actually, Tyrone doesn't taste that bad on my hand compared to the mix I made with it. It actually smells pretty good in my hand. But I mixed it a couple of times and I have not liked the way it came out.
At any rate, this recipe looks very intriguing.
It does.
Yeah.
So next week, I'm excited about next week too, because like it's a beverage. It's a little bit different than I normally do. It looks fun. James, you post it up. It's like a one of those fancy cucumber waters you get at spas or something. I don't know.
I've never had one of those.
You're gonna have to make one this week at home.
Yeah, they look good though. Nice, refreshing.
They are-
Bougie.
Do we have the picture up for it yet?
We do.
Yeah, it's like melon balls and something.
Melon balls in a glass. Yeah, with
A glass of something.
could be
It
water.
could be just champagne inside, or it could be Sprite, or it could be one of these LaCroix. I mean, it could be.
It looks like there's a cucumber ribbon across the straw.
It looks good and refreshing.
It looks exciting to me. I'm excited for that one because it's refreshing, and everybody knows I like my refreshing drink beverages kind of mixes. And after coming right after lemon, this is exciting for me.
Yeah.
It's actually something I'll probably vape all week.
Mhm.
I'm hoping my recipe came out good. I've already mixed it because I was afraid I was going to be all sick.
Actually, I already mixed mine too. Spoiler alert!
You guys.
I mixed all months. I was like, I'm mixing ahead just in case I'm sinusy and gross and can't taste or smell anything. So I'm going to mix it now while I can smell.
Good thing.
Yeah, it's March. It's March. March starts in 2 weeks, and I always get my allergies act up in March. And there's already purple blooms. I don't know if it'll. I don't know if it'll start with all this rain. I shouldn't feel any effects right now, but if I do, it's
2
over.
weeks. Jennifer, March starts in 5 days.
But spring does not start till the 22nd or the 21st.
Wasn't Groundhog Day recently?
Yeah, but I don't know what he decided.
Yeah, I think he decided spring's coming early this year, folks.
He lied.
No.
It's only for certain areas
For certain days of the week.
because it's still 36 degrees up here. It's cold and wet.
It's just raining like hell over here.
Still thinking.
11 days straight of rain sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the fun atmospheric river.
I was walking my fish yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that picture. It cracked me up.
I just took my fish out of the pond, put a collar on it, and walked it down the road.
Go for a walk, fishy. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for this week. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Bull City Flavors, E-cig Express, Flavora, and all the flavors. And thank you, Wayne, for promoting us on your channel. And thanks, guys, for hanging out with
And
us.
thanks to all you guys for being here. And thank you, Vape Ross Vapes, for your contribution to us. We love you.
And thank you to JJ.
Thank you, JJ.
Back.
Yeah.
Wow. Yay. Bye, guys.